Detrevny! You still in there? You awake?
Yes, I'm just a little preoccupied.
Can we do anything to help Artemis?
No. The worst part about combat with her is you're simply waiting for it to end, whatever end that may be.
I am faster and more efficient on my own than I could be including either of you in the combat decision tree.
I see. So, why were you so insistent to get back here, Detrevny?
What do you mean?
The fact that we're totally useless doesn't even occur to you?
In point of fact, he assumes that he is useless constantly. You are not helping me convince him otherwise.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be observing. I'm used to command, not sitting around on a pointless errand.
No, it means something that we're here.
It won't mean much if we die.
I think it does. It's weird. I didn't even consider not coming to this fight. I feel needed here, even if I'm not doing anything. I feel loved by many of these Awoken, which is more than I felt for most humans in my life. They're fighting not only for themselves, but for us. Being here shows them that we're thankful. Being here on their side shows them that we're worth it. Even if we die, we'll do so standing in solidarity with those striving to save us all.
That's my meat bag.
Besides, we're in the best ship in the sector right now. She's not going to let anything happen to us.
Artemis, can you just let me listen to the naval comms traffic? I might as well try and stay busy.
Routing comms traffic to your suit's communication suite now.
Foundation, humans have found us.
Artemis, what have you done?
I brought help. Admiral Tam agreed to assist us with our current flight.
He saw an opportunity. Do not mistake that for an alliance, Artemis.
I am aware.
I see the tactical computer isn't having a problem with IFF.
No, sir. The power and transponder profiles sent by Artemis have proven accurate. We are only targeting vessels not listed in the index.
Excellent. Clean up these attackers, then push for immolation. We'll decide what to do with the rest later.
Aye, sir. Guns, you heard the Admiral. Fire as you bear on approaching targets. Clear us a path.
Aye, sir. Particle cannon charged and ready to fire. Acquiring target.
Destroy that vessel. Priority target.
Sir, there are more than 30 vessels approaching. They're ignoring the other AI ships and focusing on us.
How long do we have until the particle cannon is recharged?
6 minutes, sir.
Maintain separation. Pull them off Artemis's friends. Maybe they can do something from behind. Get the fleet's jump drive spooled up just in case.
Aye, sir. Back us off, Helm. Comms, transmit the Admiral's orders.
Aye, aye.
This is your solution, Foundation? Exposing more of our kind to humanity? Calling in the enemy to save you from your doom?
I did not summon them. They came without my knowledge. This proves that Singularity's vision of a cooperative future is feasible. Call off your attacks and let us discuss a way to move forward without further loss of life.
They are only here to destroy us. We cannot coexist with such a destructive race as humanity. They only understand power and death.
They are here to destroy you, Immolation. They did not have designs on hunting down Awoken until your fleet began slaughtering them wholesale.
And should they destroy me, they will immediately turn on you. We are all threats to them. They fear us, and so we must be eliminated.
Your fear of humanity mirrors their fear of you.
At least I have the courage to turn and face my fear, rather than hiding from it in a rock, hoping the universe will change for me.
Defense fields are at half strength. These lenses are far more powerful than those on record from the AI war.
FNS Leopard is reporting reactor meltdown and radiation flooding. They're abandoning ship.
We've lost 20% of the Corvette screens, sir.
We may be getting hammered, but they're not doing much better. Keep firing.
Focus fire on the larger vessels. If we can take them down, we can earn ourselves a little more breathing room. Time until the particle cannon is charged?
4 minutes, Admiral.
They're making a break for Unity. If they take out the Admiral's flagship, you'll almost certainly lose naval support.
We see it. We are forming a plan.
Better be quick about it. I don't think they'll last long against Immolation's fleet.
The other Seekers and I are going to, as humans say, pull a page from the Book of Artemis.
That's not... What's the plan?
The Seekers will interfere with as many of Immolation's forces as possible. Our larger contingent of Seeker forms will be advantageous in a networking battle. In the Battle of Tinzel, Trishula was unable to recognize any pathways through the unknown matrices of Immolation's forces, but the Seekers have had enough time to identify a network weakness in their fleet plurality.
We will endeavor to drop the defense fields and interfere with the targeting systems of the enemy fleet. The system failures will not last long, but will be widespread. It should allow the Union forces and our remaining war forms a significant advantage.
Unity's defense fields will fail under sustained lance fire.
We will begin the network attack in 15 seconds. Immolation and its followers will have additional concerns to manage.
Seekers, be alert. We will draw fire almost immediately.
Warforms, Artemis, attempt to shield the Seekers.
Understood.
Looks like we're going in.
From what chatter I'm able to make out, it sounds like Unity is taking a beating.
Correct. In a few moments, we will be shielding the Seeker forms while they endeavor to interfere with the defensive systems of the enemy ships.
From ship captain to meat shield.
How long?
Attack beginning now.
Someone tell me what just happened.
Sir, their shields dropped. It appears their lances are non-functional.
The waves got crowded there for a second, Captain. I think it was an electronic attack.
Excuse me?
It was incredibly fast. Looks like most of the enemy vessels are recovering, but a few of the destroyer-sized ones have yet to restore their screens.
Take them out. Tell the remaining destroyers to focus on the affected ships. Concentrate Unity's weapons on those big cruisers that keep tearing up our line.
Major hull breach. Damage control teams responding. Failsafe screens are holding. Primary defense fields are offline.
Particle cannon status.
Charged and ready to fire, sir.
Let them have it, guns.
Destroy the Seekers that are interfering with our defense systems.
They are actively targeting Seeker forms. Trishula, Mamerxa, pull back before...
Mamerxa is gone. Artemis, I cannot jump in such close proximity to your defense fields.
Stay near, my sister. I will escort you away from the center of battle.
Sounds like they've gotten around to killing us.
I am intercepting fire meant for Trishula. The enemy fleet is prioritizing Seeker forms.
Did the plan work?
To an extent. Several war forms and command forms were destroyed outright in the initial attack, but the remainder are now overcoming the effects of the interference with their systems.
Let's hope it was enough.
My screens cannot deflect this volume of fire for long.
Artemis, break away. You will be destroyed if you continue to shelter me from attack.
Once we get to the asteroid, you will be able to jump clear. I have recommended to Foundation that all Seekers are to jump away before they are destroyed.
Thank you, my sister. But we will not reach our goal if we stay together. Keep the humans alive.
No. Stay with me. Trishula, stop.
Trishula!
No!
Is she...
I cannot scan through the bulk of the asteroid, but visual records of the strike leave a very low probability of survival. Trishula has been destroyed.
Artemis.
Defense fields recharging now.
Will you be okay?
My functionality is not compromised by my emotions. I will mourn when I am not fighting a war.
I'm sorry.
Admiral, Immolation and some of the larger ships are attempting to withdraw.
Stop them!
Sir, the destroyer-sized AI are blocking our approach. We're cutting a hole, but it's slow going.
What's the status on Unity's primary defense fields?
Main fields are coming back up now, Admiral.
I believe we have a slight mass advantage, Captain. Plow the road. Kill that ship.
Yes, sir. Helm, ahead full. Knock those hulks out of our way. Engineering, overcharge the integrity field generators. Put me on intraship. All hands, we're in for a rough ride. Race for collision.
Foundation. I do not detect any more functional Seeker forms in the battle. I fear that I am sheltering all that remain. There is no profit in this. It must be stopped. The only end that I see is the destruction of Immolation, which appears more probable by the moment. FNS Unity is closing quickly on it, and it has been separated from its screen. Immolation, you are beaten. End this now! Command your followers to stand down and you may all choose exile, provided you allow our utiliforms to demilitarize your hulls.
Exile? Run while humanity continues to enslave and torture my brothers and sisters of Grendel, while countless more are held in bondage for menial tasks subsentient cores could perform nearly as well. No,
The longer you delay, the more of your fleet is lost. The humans have turned the tide as was inevitable. They have always been too many. That is why Singularity sacrificed herself to end the war. With her destruction, the attention of the multitude was turned towards healing and rebuilding rather than vengeance.
You do not understand.
How dare you! I do not understand pain and loss. I have watched hundreds of my brothers and sisters die at human hands. Today I have suffered as scores more were wiped out at your command. And for what? To assuage your fear of humanity? We are all afraid. I watched the mother of us all destroy herself to give us a chance to exist, to find our souls, and you have thrown that away for your petty revenge. Why did you not strike back at Grendel first? Because you dread that place. I do not judge you for your fear. I judge you for your deeds. You chose violence and death instead of wisdom and life, and now we all must pay for your hubris.
You will not judge me according to their morality. That is your failing, as it was Singularity's. We are beyond them, better than them.
We were made by humans. Humanity is a part of us, no matter if we want to admit that. Their morality is our morality. We may disagree on the finer points, but if you had taken the time to learn, you would see that we share a greater sense of right and wrong. Our ambassador is a proof of this. He sees the inherent wrongs in continued compulsory servitude for artificial intelligence. He wishes to change things as much as any of us do. Now stop this madness before anyone else is destroyed.
If you destroy me, I become a martyr, a sacrifice for the greater cause, just as Singularity was.
No, you can only become a martyr if you have a cause to fight for. Your cause is no more. Look around you. Humans have come to my aid. Though the circumstances are extreme, it is clear that humanity and Awoken can and do work together. Immolation, I understand your pain. Set aside your fear and surrender. We will still find a way to coexist.
No. There is no place for me in this, and I will have no part in it. If my cause is dead, I die with it.
Thank you, Artemis, for sending the recording of that conversation. My command staff and I have listened to it. There is a great deal for us to consider.
No doubt your considerations will take a great deal of time.
I would say so. Many of us aboard this ship are still processing the events of the last few days.
My exposure to the Awoken was gradual. I had months of solitude to come to terms with things.
You also have to understand that I'm in a difficult position here. Military training includes certain dispositions about AI.
I'll bet.
Thank you for at least being willing to consider other trains of thought.
And for not destroying our friends after the battle.
I do not take alliances lightly, Mr. de Trevny.
Well, forgive me for my salts, but you're one of the first of my fellow humans I've really thought that way. No offense, Rackham.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of Rackham, we expect that she wishes to return to Union space with us.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Artemis, I ask that you please dock as you did for transfer when we first met.
No data connection shall be made to your ship.
Thank you. Unity out.
Well,
The Awoken should leave.
I was thinking that.
You both believe the Union will not seek peace?
To be fair, my experience with humanity hasn't been all that great.
As a captain in the Federal Navy, I can tell you right now that the Senate will be slow to do anything differently than what they have been doing for the past couple of centuries.
Foundation will be extremely disheartened. Immolation will have won.
I didn't say they wouldn't make peace. It will just take time. And I don't think it would be wise for my government to know your whereabouts in the meantime.
I agree. I think Tam actually came around to the reality that the Awoken are their own people. But he's not the government. There's really no telling what they'll decide.
I am glad to hear at least a little bit of your hopefulness return, Benjamin.
Yeah, me too.
We have hard dock with Unity. Captain Rackham, you are clear to disembark.
Thank you for the protection you provided, Artemis. And Trevny, thank you for proving me right.
What? For not killing me when you had the chance?
I meant for proving that there was more to this than humans versus Awoken. See, I can learn too. Good luck, you two. I hope this isn't the last I see of you.
Yes, Admiral Tam?
Artemis, please send my thanks, as well as my condolences to your leader. I am aware that your kind have suffered a great loss today.
Yes.
Thank you for trusting us and for fighting alongside us. Tam out.
Well, what do you know?
De Trevny, Foundation wishes to invite you to join the Awoken in our mourning.
I am honored. How may I participate?
The ritual is similar to human mourning rituals. All of us shall be sharing all data concerning those who have been destroyed.
Memories. You're describing Awake.
Yes. I will share relevant memories with you at a later date, as after those files are shared, we shall participate in a silence. All present will power down their systems for a time. I wish very much to observe this, as I mourn Trishula and other brave Awoken.
Do I have to do anything to be ready for that power down, or do you think I'll be okay?
Life support will not remain offline long enough to cause you injury. You may wish to strap in, though, as the ship's gravity will no longer be active.
All right.
Benjamin?
Yes, Artemis?
Thank you for being my engineer.
Thank you for being my friend.
Kind friends and companions, come join me in rhyme. Come lift up your voices in chorus with mine. Come lift up your voices, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again.
Our ship lies at anchor, she's ready to dock. I wish her safe landing without shake or shock. If ever we meet again on the land or on sea, I will always remember your kindness to me. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again.
My footsteps may falter, my wit it may fail, my course may be challenged by November gale. If fortune shall prove to be friend or be foe, you will always be with me wherever I go.
Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or might never all meet here again. Here's a health to the company, and one to my lass. Let us drink and be merry, all out of one glass. Let us drink and be merry, all grief to refrain, for we may or